Hello beaders, jewelry makers, and all around creative people. I'm Michelle, and this is my jewelry box. Welcome in. Pull up a seat and just watch, or grab your beading supplies and join in. We're going to create a beaded bezel today, and this one's not your typical beaded bezel. Today's bezel can be used as is, as a pendant, brooch, or another decorative element in one of your designs. But real quick, I want to show you a couple of other bezels that I created that can be used for rectangular or oval fancy stones. And that video should be uploaded very soon. So here they are. They're both the same design. I designed this one has got the 2mm pearls around the face, and this one has just got the 11-0 seed beads. And you can make anything you would like out of these. I think they would make a pretty ring, bracelet, you know. Beaded bezel was something that I had a hard time when I first started beading, finding, especially for rectangular stones, fancy stones. But anyway, but today we're going to be creating the Sunburst Bezel. And here's the material list. 1 13 by 18mm oval cabochon or fancy stone. There. 15, give or take, 5 by 8mm gem duos. And I've already got mine strung because this is the third time I've started this video. 14, give or take, 4mm bicones. Just depending on what size stone you use is why I'm saying give or take. Size 11 Delicas. I'm using gold silver line. My bicones are Citrine Santander, and my gem duos are backlit tequila. I'm using a size 10 beading needle, but you can use 11 or 12. A wingspan of 6 or 8 pound Fireline. I'm using crystal, but smoke or any color you'd like. Alright, so what I did was I picked up a gem duo, a Delica, a gem duo, a Delica, gem duo, Delica, gem duo, Delica, and so on. And so I got enough, the right amount to sit comfortably around my stone. Okay. And then I just went back through, I went up through the, needled up through the end by the stop bead and went back through to reinforce all of my beads. Alright, so I'm past the stop bead after reinforcing, and I'm coming out a gem duo. I'm going to pick up a Delica, go through the next, skip that 11-0 Delica, go through the next gem duo. We're doing a little bit of peyote here. Actually, that's a lot peyote. That's all we'll be doing. So go through that next gem duo. Make sure your bead ends up in the front where you want it and you don't get caught on anything. You know, it's just going to kind of stick up there. Pick up another Delica. Go through the next gem duo, skip the Delica and go through the next gem duo. Make sure your beads, see how mine's in, in the back. We got to watch that thread and make sure the bead comes around the front where we want it. Pick up another Delica, go through the next gem duo, only the duo, not the next Delica. Pull it down, being careful it goes where we want it. Pick up the next Delica, go through the next gem duo, Delica, go through the next gem duo, make sure bead comes around in the front. Delica, go through the next gem duo, Delica. This is a very simple bezel, but it ends up so pretty. That's what I like. Simple and pretty. If I can get it. All right. Pick up another Delica. Go through the next gem duo. Delica, go through the next gem duo. And we want to do that all the way around. And when we get ready to step up, I'll be back to step up with you. All right, have fun. Okay, we have gone around and on the first row of Delicas, and we've come through the last gem duo, and our string is right here. Coming out of that last gem duo, we want to step up right up into that Delica that sits, the one that's closest to our string, the one's right above it. So we just want to step up into that Delica. Oops. into that Delica and pull without getting caught on your end tail string. And now we're ready for the next row. And so we're going to pick up a Delica and go through the next sticking out Delica, the ones we just added. They look like they're sticking out, but here we go. Pick up a Delica, go through the next sticking out Delica, the one we just added. And pull. Pick up a Delica and go through the next sticking out Delica. Pull. Pick up a Delica, go through the next sticking out Delica. Pick up a Delica, go through the next sticking out Delica. This one's kind of even with that Gem Duo. There we go. Make sure your string's not getting caught on your other beads. It really stinks to get through your project and see that you were caught and you got a piece of extra string hanging now. Have to redo it. Pick up a Delica, go through the next Delica. And it's sticking out. And pick up a Delica, go through the next Delica, the one that's sticking out. Pick up a Delica, go through the next sticking out Delica. Is there any Christmas projects that pick up a Delica, go through the next sticking out Delica that you guys would like to, you know, have you been looking for patterns, any sort of Christmas patterns or anything you'd like me to make a video on? If so, leave me a comment and I'd be happy to try to do that. Pick up a Delica, go through the next. Also, does anybody know of a good app or even a camera that is good, you know, for making videos, YouTube videos. A good photo editor, a good video editor. Pick up a Delica, go through the next Delica. I'm having so much trouble being able to film, edit, and download my videos. Pick up a Delica, go through the next sticking out Delica. Pick up a Delica, go through the next. Let's see, is this one we just added? Yes. So this is the one we're going to be stepping up on. Let me see. This was the sticking out one right here. The one behind the tall one. So we got to step up into that tall one there. All right. So we're going through this one, and I don't think we can get through them both at the same time. Let's see. Put that Delica on. I don't think it. Yeah, maybe it did. And then step up into the Delica that's right on top of it almost. And then we'll be ready for the next row of Delicas. This is basically all there is to it. Is just to keep adding Delicas until you've got room in here to hold your cabochon and flip it over. And then we'll be working off the back and building a case that comes up around your cabochon. Pick up a Delica. And we're going to go through the next Delica that's on the next last row, the ones we just added. Usually sticking up the highest. Pick up a Delica, go through the next Delica. Pick up a Delica, go through the next. Sticking out Delica. Pick up a Delica, go through the next. Sticking out Delica. Pick up a Delica, go through the next sticking out Delica. Pick up a Delica, go through the next. Okay, sorry, my video cut off. But we were doing the last row of peyote. And once you get through that row, I want you to working in it, say, go through this Delica, go through a natural thread path, that way none of your thread's showing. Work yourself back to the back so that your thread's coming out of a Delica, the row that's the first row we put on, the ones that are right in between and they're sticking up, they should be sticking up. ready to go. It's the first row we added when we strung our gem duos and our Delicas. So we're coming out of Delica. We're going to pick up a Delica, go through the next sticking out Delica. Go through, pick up a Delica, go through the next sticking out Delica, up between the gem duos. See, we've got the front Delicas, that's going to be on our front, holding the front of our cabochon. We're building the back ones. It's going to be like a little cradle. Pick up a Delica, go through the next Delica that's sticking up. Pick up a Delica. Go through the next Delica that's sticking up in between the gem duos. If I can get it. Pick up a Delica. Go through that next Delica that's in between the gem duos. Pick up a Delica. Go through that next Delica that's sticking out. What is that? I don't know what that is. See? See what I mean about getting caught on your beads? I probably just leave that there because it's on the back. But honestly, I'll probably end up redoing it after the video. Pick up a Delica. Go through the next Delica in between the gem duos. Man, that sucks. See, that really stinks. And when you do that, and I was even warning of it, and I still did it. It's so easy to do. Pick up a Delica, go through the next. Pick up a Delica. Go through the next Delica. Pick up a Delica. This is kind of boring sitting here watching me, you know, do this. Let's see. I showed you how to step up. So that string's going to cause me trouble. Anyway, finish this row, step up, and do another couple rows. Place your cabochon in. Make sure you place your cabochon in before you peyote it too small and pull it too tight and you can't get it in there. But then just peyote up around it. Do probably 3 more rows of peyote and it should come up around, and then you can either reinforce it, or I'll show you when we get back after we do, just say 3 more rows. We'll come back and we'll start with the rest. All right, have fun. I'm back. Okay, so we've done the 3 more rows of peyote, and we put our stone in, our cabochon or our fancy stone, and then I want you to go around the very last row you added and just go around that, and that'll cinch it in. And to save time, and hopefully possibly not be able to upload, I have already done that, so that holds it in. I don't have this string, but I have included a picture on the thumbnail where you can take and add like however many, 5 or 6 Delicas, and coming from the center bead up here, you can string on 5 or 6 here to this center bead, 5 or 6 to this center bead, 5 or 6 to this center bead, and 5 or 6 to this center bead, and kind of frame it in, and that way you won't wear your foil off. But that is the Sunburst cabochon. I like it. You could string it on as a pendant. You can make a bracelet, a component for a bracelet. It might be a little big for a ring, but if you like big rings, you need to sew in and tie off both tails, both strings, and I'll do one with you. Catch the thread bridge where your thread's coming out, go underneath that thread bridge. If I have enough thread here to do it, make a loop, put your needle through the loop. Ooh, can I catch it? Yeah. And pull it up, and then go through the bead right, that bead right next to it, and then pull it, and it should pull your knot right in, up in your bead, so you can't see it. And then just do that. I'm gonna have to add some string, but do that do that a few times, 4, 5, 6 times around. That way it's nice and secure. You do the same with this tail thread, and you've got yourself a beautiful little sunburst pendant or component or brooch. Okay, like I said, look for the tutorial for this bezel, the rectangular fancy stone or the oval fancy stone. It fits either. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. That way you'll be notified of all my other tutorials, bead hauls, reviews, and giveaways. Lots more content to come. I'm already planning a giveaway when I reach 500 subscribers, and I've been gathering items that I'm laying aside in preparation for that giveaway. I'm excited to start interacting with my subscribers, so hit the subscribe button, ring the bell so that you won't miss out on any new content. Stay tuned for all the new items we'll be making to fill my jewelry box, and bead along so you can fill yours also. Remember, your jewelry is wearable art and a form of self-expression, and makes life just a little brighter. Bye.